Hey everyone, this is Noble switched on, and today we are going to be playing. Actually, just kidding, just kidding. We are not doing. We aren't doing anything. I'm trying to get something up, but it doesn't seem to work. So expect a black screen until I can figure out how to make the Paint 3D thing cooperate. So yeah. I have no idea how to do it, but I've made this amazing picture out of it. It's beautiful, but you can't see me. The picture's beautiful. Oh, it does work. Okay, here's the thing I'm making a fuss about, okay? Wow, it took a long time to do that. Oh, either way, this is basically going to be our menu thing. Oh, how do I save it? Okay, now it works. Okay. This will be basically the main menu for everything. So, what we're gonna do is I'm going to talk about my Fakemon concepts. I've just been onto a amazing Pixelmon server, and I want to say it's amazing. So, I've actually talked about my Fakemon concept in my less successful videos. Stupid top left issue. Yeah. So it's called the Alokia Region, based on Oceania. So basically, it's kind of crazy. So it's gimmick. So like another poke, a proper PokeTuber Loxton has also made a Fakemon region, and each region has a gimmick. Like Loxton, Noggin. I think I might as well promote Noggin. Yep. Noggin's Cascade region has Weathergy. Kalos has the Mega Evolution. Galar has Dynamax and Gigantamax. And, Alola has the Z-moves. What my Alokia region has, however, is Origin Arts. Based on the whole on Australia's whole deal. Like, the Aboriginal Australians, they say that the land is their protector and their mother, and like I enjoy drawing inspiration for that. It's like Origin Arts draw from the power of the Pokemon's very home to use their origin art. Only certain Pokemon, like Pikachu, the Pikachu clone Cristair, evolutions of Aloki and Doublade, and a few others, and Quartzol, such as Quartzol, have these origin arts. Oh yeah, and also the fully evolved starters have it too. I mean, I would like some help with creating pre-evolved forms of the starters, and I would like some help with certain things, like maybe making a pre-evolved form of Quartzol or something. So either way, the starters are the Grass Electric type Stalager, based on static electricity, a Liger, and Cacao. The Fire Crystal type Geoise. I also introduced a new type in my region, the Crystal type. It's partially a much needed buff to a Dragon type. It's its own type. You salty people who saying it's just rock should really get a brain. Sorry, no offense. So, yeah. Geoise is based on a geode, which is like solidified lava bubbles that have like gems grow inside them. And also a giant Galapagos tortoise. And then finally, Leviagander, a water dragon type. So, look, the type triangles don't have to be perfect. So, Leviagander is based on a leviathan, obviously, as well as the Cape Barren goose. But it has the beak of a domestic goose. All three have their own signature move and have their own different stat setups. So that's fun. Next, the regional dog, the poison crystal type Dingale, based on a dingo and copper sulfate pentahydrate, which is poisonous, a crystal, and very blue. We actually worked with it once, and we were careful. And it wasn't in a lab. It was literally part of an education. We grew crystals out of the stuff. So Dingale is covered with these blue. Dingale actually has a Gigantamax form. Also, yeah, in its Gigantamax form, these blue crystals act as armor all over its body. And when not Gigantamax, it just genuinely has blue fur. Its signature move is Chemical Shock. Maybe you could think of a better name. And what it does is it poisons the opponent, and also it poisons the opponent and reduces their speed. Yeah, and the Gigantamax Dingale signature move is G-Max Reaction. It is, yeah. Both of its signature moves are dual type, as are the signature moves of a lot of the dual type Alokia Pokemon. So, what G-Max Reaction does is it covers opponents in poisonous crystals, which basically means an even worse badly poisoned effect. I'm making a video. And also, it reduces their speed by a stage every turn. So, yeah, good luck surviving that. Next, there is the regional bird. Here. First, there's Loragro, Flying Fairy, and then Prismakeet, also Flying Fairy. They are rainbow lorikeets, very aggressive, and like stealing chocolates. Like, seriously. Once, I went to a zoo, national park, and like this flock of rainbow lorikeets just showed up and attacked us, trying to steal our chocolate brownies. Why? They were trying to poison themselves? What? So that went weird. So that was weird. So, yeah, stuff happens. Also, rainbow lorikeets are basically at the top of bird hierarchy. They get dibs on everything. Every other bird has to leave them alone. Except for their predators. So, basically, Loragro is very aggressive to other bird Pokemon, and Prismakeet is confident enough to actually attack humans for food, while Loragros will just steal food. Prismakeet also has a prism horn on its head. Also, they can learn stored power, just like how Rookity can learn Power Trip. I have no idea how Rookity can learn Power Trip. Also, how can Pidgey learn Ominous Wind? Whatever. Okay, so, next, the regional rodent, Genericoot. It is normal type and based on a bandicoot. Then there's Dracoot, the normal dragon type evolution for Genericoot. Also based on a bandicoot. And then Dracoot evolves into Draconicoot. The fully evolved regional rodent, the first second stage regional rodent, and also the region's pseudo-legendary. It is still based on a bandicoot, and also a dragon. And it has 3 tails, each one with a stinger on it. It also has, its signature move is Dragon Sting. Basically, it never misses and can hit for up to, it can hit up to 5 times. And it's dragon type, because Draconicoot. The regional bug is Piscag. Its name is based on Piscus, which is basically fish, and Ag, the chemical symbol for silver. I know my science. I'm getting very loud. Like, yeah. If you can't tell, it's based on a silverfish. But unlike silverfish, in real life, who constantly kill your clothes. Piscag actually make clothing. So yeah, that's important. Whoa. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit. Yeah. I'm pretty loud. But that's important. Okay. Piscag actually make this tough leather-like substance from berries and make shoes out of it. For people. It's really kind. Also, I talked about Quartzol. It is a ground crystal type Pokemon. It's basically the fossil mod of the region. The Alokia region doesn't have any fossil Pokemon. There haven't been many fossils in Australia unless there was that one Nodosaurus. Unless that one mummified Nodosaurus was in Australia. Either way, Quartzol. It is a skeletal dinosaur-looking thing, but it's shrouded in a sandstorm. Its body is made of a sandstorm, and it can turn the sand around it into quartz armor. Also, it has like this fur on its head that resembles the desert rose, and it also has like horns. What it does is it uses electricity to create infinite amounts of glass that it can shatter at will to attack its enemies. It has the move. Its signature moves are Grass Disperse, which activates a glass filter, which basically boosts the power of electric and crystal type moves. And it has it's electric type. And its other signature move, which is also electric type, is Glass Signal. Glass Signal has it blast a huge amount of electricity into the ground, creating a large spike of glass. And it deals crystal type damage. So yeah, that's fun. Also, its ability means it gains stab from electric type moves. I also made another Pokemon, Treeclo, based on a tree and a telephone pole. It's really fun. And its signature move, Watt Hammer, has a chance of paralyzing the opponent. Has a 30% chance of making the opponent flinch, and a 20% chance of paralyzing them. And it has a 0.01% chance to do. And it has a 1% chance to do both. That's fun. Okay, so next is, well, there's Tazjabuncle, which is basically a regional cat. It's a ninja cat, also a carbuncle, and it's based on Tazonites. So it's water crystal type, and it creates crystals out of water. It can also walk on water, and its scarf is made out of really fine crystals, and it's really soft. There's also Renactory, a ghost crystal type phylactery thing. It has a signature move. Also, Crestere, the Pikachu clone. It's electric crystal type, and it's ridiculously fast. It's based on a hair. And then I want to talk about the legendaries of the region. So, the legendaries are... The box legendary for Pokemon Forgiveness is Bunyap. Based on a Bunyip, and it's water fairy type. Considering that Bunyips are mythical creatures, Bunyap is really kind, and Bunyips live in the water. Bunyap is incredibly forgiving, but will punish those with a truly evil heart. So it's really nice. But the box legendary for Pokemon Vengeance is Fantaraco. If you can find a better name that doesn't sound as ridiculously Spanish, let me know. So, Fantaraco is a ghost dragon type. And it's really fun. So, what it does is, it used to be a benevolent dragon, but a king whose heart is as black as a black hole slayed the dragon out of just filling his heart because he was infinitely evil. And the dragon has been vowing revenge ever since, vowing to destroy the Demon King's spirit, soul, but it shall spare his ancestors as long as they are truly good. It's benevolent to those that are good, but infinitely unforgiving to those that are evil. Also, I'd like to say that Giovanni was actually possessed by the evil Demon King and isn't actually evil. And doesn't actually want to take over the world. It's my concept, so I get to do what I want. Okay, they have a signature move, but I haven't thought of what they would be yet. So, let me know. If you're a Fakemon artist, please maybe contact me and help me with the art for these things. I mean, I already made the art in my head, and it's amazing. But, I can't really put it on paper because I can't draw on a computer at all. And I can draw on paper, but it's not as good as a proper Fakemon artist, so I would like one to help me. I'm kind of like Noggin in a way. Like, I'm really good at designing Fakemon, but I'm really bad at drawing them. So I think that's enough time for today. Hope you're enjoying. Goodbye. This is Noble shutting down.